Hey, today I'm going to teach you how to make some super easy infographics on Piktochart. So first you go to their website, piktochart.com, and you need to set up a free account here. You'll get a confirmation email and then you'll answer a few questions. With the free account, you can save up to 5 infographics, which you can download as a JPEG or a PNG file. With the paid options, you can save more infographics and you can download them as PDFs. So once you get started, you have 4 options. You can make infographics, presentations like a PowerPoint, posters, or report. So in order to quickly show you some of the features, let's go ahead and create a poster today. Piktochart has some really great templates to choose from, and if you've ever made a PowerPoint presentation with those preloaded templates, then you can absolutely do this. When I was looking through, I quickly discovered this kind of Venn diagram looking. So if you click on it, it'll show it to you larger. And then if you like it, you can click Create. So let me show you some of these features. First, you've got graphics, and you can add shapes and lines. If you hover over the icon, you can see it larger. And if you want to add the item, you just click on it and it'll appear on your template. Then you can move it around and resize it. Next, you can add icons, which is basically like clip art, and you can search lots of categories. And there are, let's see if we do animals, there's just color options or the black and white options, or you can look at all of them. Then you can also add photos, and they have a lot of pre-selected ones. There's some cool education ones. And then another feature which I haven't really found that useful are these photo frames, so you can pick like frames around pictures that you put in, but I haven't really found that helpful or that fancy. Then next down the menu we've got upload, so this is a place where you can upload your own photographs. Backgrounds gives you the option to change the backgrounds of your template. You kind of have to watch, make sure you can see it. And then text is the only thing that I've had a little bit of trouble with. It's a bit quirky. So of course you come preloaded with some text boxes, so you could type whatever you want inside. You double click and just type in. So let's do fairy tales versus folk tales for this Venn diagram because we're doing that in my 2nd grade class. Alright, you can move the box around, resize it as you need it, where you want it. You can flip it around, tilt it on its side, just like a regular PowerPoint or Word file. If you want to add text, you come over and you would add the type of text, and it'll pop up. You see subtitle. So if we want the top box to be fairy tales. But then you have the options to change the font to whatever you want. Oh, I unhighlighted. Oh, it doesn't want me to change it. Well, you can change the font, you can change the size, you can change the gradient, and then you can move it around right where you want it to be. Alright. So a really cool feature on your menus here is the toolbox, and you can add charts and videos, of course, but this map one is way cool, I think. So you can pick a country. Let's say because of fairy tales, we'll do Germany, Brothers Grimm. And so what you do is you edit the map. You can change the map color, which we might want to do here. Let's make it purple. And then you can highlight an area, and I think this was a big area, so let's do that so you can really see it well. And then you can change the colors if you wanted to highlight that area. Then you insert it, and you can move it around and resize it where you want it. So I thought that was kind of a cool feature. Of course, make sure you save it. You can preview what it'll look like. Exit your preview. And then when you're ready to download, it'll give you the options for downloading, the resolution, JPEG or PNG. If you level up and get a paid subscription, you can do the PDF as well. So these basics will get you going on creating your own infographics. So of course the question always is, how am I going to use this in my classroom? So this is definitely a great way for students to present work. Your tech-savvy kids will get it right away. It's really pretty simple. I actually read a review that said, at the surface level it does seem like you're just dragging and dropping cool looking things, but they said the grouping, like the act of grouping these things together to present an idea, actually requires a lot of analyzing. So students could use this to create timelines, show cause and effect relationships. They could use images to retell the plot of the story. You can use it to present ideas. Your visual learners will really like it because you can easily put information into chunks, and they'll probably like the design. You can definitely use this for large group instructions. Students can create infographics independently or in small groups. You can create anchor charts and save them in order to share in small group instruction or in conferences. For staff, you could use this to share ideas, like anchor charts, again, data, present ideas electronically. Plus, it's just really pretty, and we all like pretty stuff. And, you can even make really pretty poster reminders about cleaning up in the microwave in the teacher's lounge. Finally, you could even use this to communicate some cool stuff with parents. I also found a really good review from Common Sense Education. It tells you a little more about the features and using it in education. And it includes teacher reviews and lesson plans, and we all have free lesson plans. So hopefully this tutorial gave you some teaching ideas, and it'll get you started creating beautiful infographics to share with students, staff, and parents.